Okay, I'm here. Good morning. Welcome back. I'm Miss Janita. I live in Southern California. I talk about random stuff, groceries, all that good stuff. It is 9:24 a.m. Um, remember, let's see. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Always remember, guys, while you're here, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It's free. Subscribe. It's free. Now, it's a lot going on. A lot going on. Folks talking about what's going on in D.C. and carrying on. Black folks got their opinion. White folks got their opinion, and you know the Mexicans got theirs, and any other race talking about what's going on in D.C. This one, this one channel starting being so messy, telling, talking about trying to influence black folks to think a particular way, which is foolish. Excuse me, because black folks have always been under some kind of attack or some kind of oppression, all the oppressions, etc. So I don't know why this guy on his channel trying to persuade black folks to think in a way like this stuff just started. People need to just know their history and quit fooling around. This mess been going on, it's never stopped. So whatever and however, the reason, the purpose is already known, and it's just the same purpose, the same reasoning. That's why stuff happened the way it happened. So I don't know why folks acting like this brand new. And like I say, it involves, yeah, the folks over there. All kind of stuff is going on in all areas, cities in the world. Folks got to deal with it over there where they are. I'm not over there. I can't deal with it. I can't do nothing about that. But I'm sure it's folks over there that can help and bring some kind of comfort to the, what is it, the indigent people over there that's suffering these home, not little, but the, well, it's a large amount of homeless, I imagine, over there in D.C. I don't know, because I've never been to D.C. I don't know what going on except what I heard from listening to content creators on social media, the news, and the internet. President Trump don't want homeless. It's against the law to be homeless in D.C. He sent troops in D.C. because he's saying the crime rate is ridiculous, but there are reports saying that crime rate went down. So that's the reason a lot of black folks are upset in the community over there about Trump sending guards over there to regulate what's going on in that town, that city. But hopefully, whatever happens, will, I don't know the turnout, but the turnout gonna be whatever the turnout gonna be. Because everything going on is already was planned, and whatever is taking place was already planned, regardless of people believe or not. And as folks record, because a lot of people going live out there recording the the guard and everything going on out there in DC. So That's what's going on now. Folks gathering information and letting folks like me and y'all see what's going on over there in DC. While other stuff's still going on, different, you know, different crazy other activities going on in this doggone world. But all I can say for myself is I ain't got nothing to do with going on in DC. I don't know if folks need to realize that or not. I know folks say if you from a certain race or if you in that community, sure, if you in that community, you in that area, you gotta be concerned. Like where I'm at in California, Southern California, I gotta be concerned with going over here in my area. You know, um, at least know what's going on in my area so that I can participate in a way to keep me and mine safe or involved as far as knowing what to do and what not to do. So them folks in DC, that community is out there protesting and they are very angry of what the president has done over there in DC. A lot of people angry with the president doing in the entire USA. So hey, mm-hmm. But all I know is I'm over here dealing with what's going on over here in my community in Southern California. And them folks over there in DC in their community, I'm sure they're going to deal with the situation the best way they know how. But I'm just thinking about the homeless people and the ones that aren't healthy enough to get up and start, traveling up, they, making their way out the city. And how many of them don't even know that's what's taking place, that it's against the law to be homeless. Who's out? Maybe they got somebody out there spreading the word to let these people know, inform people that are homeless that, hey, it is now against the law to be homeless in DC, and that'll help them spread the word through the homeless community, I guess, so they can start helping each other. Or the city, hopefully the city is accommodating these folks, you know, if they really want folks that don't know want if they don't want homelessness, somebody got to help these folks. Cause I don't know if they thinking that all these folks are capable of just getting up and moving on. What they gonna move like what? Cross the street and then sit down before they become weary and tired and thirsty and hungry, broken, miserable, don't feel well, mentally deprived of peace of mind, comfort, and now this, as the word spreads through that homeless community, you have to leave. You can't stay here. So I guess what is the National Guard also gonna be there to tell homeless people you got to get up and move it all the way out of DC. Keep it moving, keep it moving. What they gonna follow them till they cross the out of the little city. That's what I don't know how big, how far they have to travel in order to say, okay, you're not in DC anymore. And then what the president might say, okay, I don't even want you in the next city over. You got to keep it moving. This is gonna be something to really see. I hope somebody is really gonna be recording all the goings ons and what's happening as they witness homeless people actually getting up and migrating somewhere else. Really? Okay. And if I don't know, this is like a lot. And it would be, I guess, helpful to know how many homeless people, if they, have a clue, are in that city. But the homeless people have a real challenge on their hand. Everybody got a real challenge on their hand. Guess everybody is dealing with the goings on and what's happening. It's not just us anymore. Everybody dealing with something, whether it be the food stamps, they folks upset about food stamps cuts and welfare cuts, what I should say. More homeless because the Section 8 gonna put more people on the street because they can't afford to pay expensive rent. You don't get a bunch of cash aid on welfare. It's definitely not enough to pay rent. So it's gonna be even more homeless people on the street. And what I don't know what President Trump, whatever their ideal is gonna be, trying to get rid of all the homeless people. Where they think the homeless people gonna go? They gonna drop off the face of the earth? What are these? Where do you think these people gonna go? In the invasion, folks, that's the cause of all this high rent and stuff. Cause the more folks, the more money these greedy landlords wanted for rent. And then they got all them greedy folks buying up all the houses for sale, and all kind of stuff going on. It's a challenge. What the heck? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's a real challenge for a lot of folks, even the folks that don't think that they got nothing to worry about. Shoot. Yeah, y'all got something to worry about. Y'all got to worry about the folks that's worrying about how they gonna survive. That's why people say about the civil unrest gonna go on because of people ain't got no break. They can't even rest, can't live on the street. You can't afford to live in a place, and you can't even afford to live on the street. Meaning the government don't want you on the street. They don't. They charge you too much for you to live in a building. I don't know where they think people supposed to go. That's where it's gonna be the civil unrest, I guess. People gonna be underground. People gonna be living under the ground like moles. Like in some of these movies, they start like RoboCop, for instance. I know y'all said, "Bitch, yeah, RoboCop," where the people went underground and stuff, fighting against folks that wasn't cool with people trying to just live. All these new rules and regulations and laws. Now you don't want the homeless around. And a lot of homeless are Americans. Yes, a lot of illegals and undocumented and invaders and stuff, but it's also American citizens. Now I see content creators showing videos where they are showing the folks that they call an invade. They show black people, a group of black people, they saying are illegal immigrants. Who knows? It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. But don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button. If you donate, remember you got to do twice as much because YouTube get half. If you donate 10, I'm only getting 5. If you donate 20, I'm getting 10, which is great for me. So don't lack up, you guys, on slack or lack with these donations. Miss Janita need every single one because it costs money to be on here. It's not free. That's why you see me more often on here trying to catch up and build this watch time and subscribers from 3,000 to 5,000. That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm not greedy. I know they give you an award if you get you 100,000 subscribers. If I get 100,000 subscribers, that's a lot of love, but I ain't gonna be around that long to try and gather 100,000. I'm not a celebrity. I'm just Miss Janita on here, coming, do what I do. Been here a while. If I ain't made it there yet in all these years, it ain't gonna happen. But never say never. But mostly I like to just share my crafting and gardening and whatever else I'm doing. But every now and then I go away. But for some reasons, it's because something happened or I'm just taking a break. Eventually I'll take another break. But yeah, so now all that's going on now, I'm seeing black folks being messy toward other black folks. They got them with them guys, them two twins. They look Mexican to me. And I believe with their messiness, if they go on the street, they probably don't go out much because they look like illegals. If you want me to be messy, they being so messy over there and always being disrespectful and showing stuff to make black folks look stupid and ignorant and always at fault, always making the black folks look like because of their situation, it's because they didn't have a father in the house. Well, most folks that have a father in the house, some of them might be perverts too. It's a lot of incest and all that stuff with some of these father in the house. So just because you got a father in the house don't mean it's all great and good and gravy. People got stories and they can tell you what daddy did. But these two twins, they always, well, I don't know if it's always, but every time I see it, they are making fun of black people. Oh, it's because they don't have a dad in the house or their education. Well, that's go for anybody. If you don't have smarts just naturally, of course you need to learn and find out about stuff. So that's what anybody. Ignorance is not does not just belong to a certain race. People are just such fools, and people are just so ridiculously lack knowledge about so much stuff. I don't know everything, but I learn as I go and pick up this and that. But when it comes to people talking about people and trying to make it like one race only is stupid or dumb and ignorant, that go for any race. If you don't have an education, just knowing. Of course, you got even your common sense. For some folks, got to be earned. But knowledge is powerful, and knowledge can be hurtful as well as what did it say? The ecstasy and agony. Knowledge can be ecstasy and agony. Because when you find out something, shoot, you wish you never knew. But then when you find out something else that make life better for you, then that's the ecstasy. But it just boils my blood when I hear about folks that always trying to make black folks like a what they call it, minstrel stuff. Make black folks look dumb and stupid and make it their fault because oh it's the parent, oh it's the education. That go for the ones anybody if you don't have the education and you don't know certain things or you know that's for anybody. Anybody can have a lack of education. It's just so ridiculous when folks try to blame it just on one race of people. Oh, they don't know. Oh, you don't know either. Cause then even those twins had to acknowledge that the majority of people on welfare are YT. Yep. Now the majority of the people getting all these welfare benefits are the invaders, the undocumented, the illegal. I seen a video. They were saying that these folks, these undocumented, illegal alien folks, come over here to get all the benefits they can get there, and it's come to California basically because that's where they get the most. Shoot. But as black people, we already know ain't nothing changed. What are you getting all upset for? Enraged, putting stress on yourself, getting yourself ill for a lot of people that need to sit down and try to realize, hey, you've been in this boat and it's you in the same boat, but it's not forever what you think it seems like it's forever, but it's not. Change has always been coming, dwindling through, and still happening right before your eyes. Open your eyes, open your heart, open your heart. I just feel the power as I just said those words all through my shoot body. I'm about to go in here and make me some doggone. I told y'all last night, if y'all caught me last night live, I was sharing those air fryer liners that they probably been out, but I didn't know. But I'm about to go and slap some wings on them things, cut up some fries. I'm about to have me a wing and fry breakfast, brunch, and dinner right now. I've been on here almost 30 minutes. Thank you guys for whoever has joined. Family, friends, loved ones, visitors, guests, looky loos, passerbys, stop bys, nosy eyes. Thank you for coming by. And if you subscribe, I appreciate you for doing that. And for it's a lot of people came through here and I only have 3 thumbs up. I would love to have more thumbs up. And who is floating those beautiful hearts today that I love so much? Yep, float them, float, float, float the hearts. Thank you so much. But yeah, folks, don't get discouraged. Don't be bothered. Don't get yourself frustrated. Don't become enraged. Don't let all this mess going on get y'all fired up. Relax. Walk by faith, not by sight. Because I know some of y'all don't believe in the Most High Son came down and made sacrifices and got treated like they treat a lot of black people. Because the Most High Son looked like black people. A lot of people don't believe that, but if you read your Bible, the description hair of wool, feet of bronze. Oh, yes. Not that picture they shared that looked like a Mexican. No. That Spaniard picture. Don't get me started. I forgot the name of that Spaniard they call Jesus. Yeah. Mm-mm. You know that the Son of the Most High was treated so bad. And who they treat that bad still to this day? Oh yes, oh yes. So black folks, get a grip. This been going on forever. But slacked up and somebody else is going through it now. Somebody else is going through it now. Going through it. Oh yes. Going through it. I ain't got to even say reading. I ain't got to say anymore. Y'all already know what you need to be doing, how you need to do it, how you need to operate. Because this is a spiritual world. You encased in the flesh, but this is a spiritual world. A lot of abomination is going on. Yes, sirree. Strange days, strange things. Everything changing. Everything is changing. With Jesse Jackson say, keep hope alive. For real. It's been 30 minutes. I will come back later. I'm about to go make me something to eat. Because thank the Most High, I woke up again this morning to live another day, to enjoy all the many things I enjoy while I'm alive. on this earth. And boys, it's a lot to enjoy on this earth. But dodging, got to dodge. Go meditate, stretch, which is very good for you folks. Stretching is an excellent way to relieve stress. It's a stretch so you don't catch a cramp. I'm going to say this and I'm going to be gone. I ate something with some, I guess that gluten must be killing me because uh, affecting me. Let me use that word, affecting me because I notice when I do eat something that has wheat or whatever flour, my legs start acting funny. Cause I hadn't been eating that. Then the other day I had that and I said, "What my legs feeling like that?" That stuff got in my system. I know some of y'all. I don't know, but hey, I'm just sharing. I am not gonna touch. I think I need gluten free myself. A lot of this stuff ain't meant to be consumed. Folks don't believe folks when they say they got ailments and stuff be happening to their body. They really don't believe folks until it happened to them. Folks don't believe nothing until it happened to them. Like when that Mexican guy told a black person on his video, "Oh, I think black people exaggerate and talking about what go on with them." Then they only believe when they go through the experience. Folks, something else. That's the unreliable folks that you don't need in your life because they don't trust nothing you say. That's the thing. Mm-mm. Now they suffer from shame, humiliation, embarrassment, experiencing stuff that they thought didn't exist. Hello, you being chased down, hunted down. You feel terrible, huh? Look at how you're getting treated. And I just sit back and watch it. Like you sat back and watched what happened to black people. Now I'm sitting back watching you, and watching it happen to you as you get humiliated, embarrassed, shamed. But y'all people just keep on allowing it to happen. I don't know. Last time Trump was president, he locked y'all up. Now he president again. He locking you up again. What? People just disrespect people. Lord, the folks in this world are some. There's so many different things that so many different things you got to experience in this world. It's crazy. Some shocking and some you not shocked because you done dealt and went through and seen and saw and heard unbelievable stuff. A lot of stuff is no longer shocking. Watching them folks run from the law, doing unlawful stuff is no longer shocking. Seeing what they do no longer shocking. Now it's just time to say what the hell people gonna do about it. Apparently they ain't doing nothing about it now. What going on now? Everybody is going to be affected by the actions that are happening now. No one is not going to be affected by what going on is right now. Oh no, you down here with everybody else, you going to go through it too. The ones think they untouchable, you definitely going to feel it. You already crying about illegals, talking about you want their help, the fruit is spoiling, perishing. I seen somewhere they were saying the nut trees are infested with rodents and stuff because nobody pick them. It's all kind of stuff going on in the field. But black folks said they ain't going to pick no fruit. Yeah, I guess if you pay a certain amount of money, I guess somebody would go out there and pick. And then folks was even suggesting that maybe they'll hire prisoners to go out there and work the fields. Who knows? Once they were saying they want the people on Medicare to go out there and pick the fruit. These people stuff there. I just miss some of my family members that have passed on, because it would be nice to have them here to we discussing about all this madness going on. Boy, that would be a time for us all. Talking about a gut wrenching laugh as we in the kitchen cooking meals. Mm. But anyway, I got to go. I'll be back. Y'all have a good one. I'll be back later on today sometime. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and donate if possible. Bye.